Wait a minute. Did Selena Gomez actually go live on Instagram and confront Hailey Bieber after that pointed comment? Because right now, the internet is absolutely losing it. What started as a normal, low-key interview for a beauty brand quickly turned into a viral storm that pulled Hailey, Selena, and Justin back into the spotlight all over again. Just when it seemed like things were calming down, Selena jumped online and said exactly what everyone was thinking. There were instant reactions, hidden shade, public relations maneuvers, and the kind of tension that feels impossible to ignore. Honestly, this might be one of the most awkward, petty, and raw celebrity moments in months, and it's impossible not to watch. Let's unpack what happened between Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber, how it escalated so quickly, and what Selena actually said during her live that set the internet on fire. Strap in because this story is intense. For the past year, things between Selena and Hailey had seemed unusually calm, like genuinely calm. Selena had been focused on her life with Benny Blanco, growing her relationship, and watching her brand, Rare Beauty, thrive. She stayed out of any celebrity gossip or drama, keeping her image low-key and grounded. Meanwhile, Hailey's brand, Rhode Skin, had just reached $1 billion valuation, and she was pushing for global expansion. From the outside, everything looked smooth and fans were starting to breathe easy. Many thought, finally, everyone has moved on. The drama is over. These two have a long history, though. The triangle with Justin Bieber, the eyebrow controversies, online death threats, awkward fake peace photos, all of it. So when Hailey sat down for an interview with the Wall Street Journal to talk about her skincare line, nobody expected sparks. But things changed the moment the conversation touched on competition. Hailey was asked if she felt competitive with other brands sold at Sephora. It's a fair question. After all, Rhode Skin and Rare Beauty sit side by side on the shelves. Hailey smiled, nodded, and replied, "I think there's space for everybody. I'm most competitive with myself. I don't feel competitive with people I'm not inspired by." On paper, that sounds professional. It could even pass as harmless. But fans immediately honed in on one phrase: people I'm not inspired by. Within minutes, social media exploded. TikTok edits popped up showing Hailey's words over clips of Selena promoting Rare Beauty. Fans began asking, wait, is she calling Selena uninspired? Others claimed it was a subtle jab, a hidden swipe at her. The situation was made even worse when Hailey's publicist tried to stop the interviewer from mentioning Rare Beauty, which only made it seem like Hailey had almost said something shady but was cut off at the last second. Timing, tone, context. Everything painted the moment as suspicious. Just like that, the internet's favorite rivalry was back in play. Hashtags like "Your Hailey Bieber is over party" and "Char's Team Selena" began trending again. Influencer commentary channels quickly uploaded reaction videos with titles like "Hailey throws," "Shade at Selena again," or "Why Hailey can't stop," mentioning Selena Gomez. Even Sephora employees got in on the joke on TikTok, swapping Rare Beauty posters with road signs in a playful reference to the drama. What started as a single interview transformed into a full-blown brand war. Interestingly, Hailey never mentioned Selena by name, but with their history, it wasn't necessary. That one quote was enough to reignite conversations. But Selena didn't stay silent for long. A few days later, she shared an Instagram story. It was short, composed, and perfectly worded. "Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. It doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me. Hopefully we can all stop. Let's pause here." That was subtle but sharp. "Leave the girl alone" reads as calm and forgiving, almost peaceful. But "just about relevance, not intelligence" is a sting. That line made it clear she was responding to Hailey without ever directly naming her. And the last part, "all brands inspire me," was a direct flip to Hailey's "I'm not inspired by everyone" remark. It was clever, calm, and packed with meaning. She deleted it within 10 minutes, but screenshots spread instantly. Within the hour, phrases like Selena Gomez and uninspired were trending across social platforms, sparking even more discussion. Then came the moment fans had been waiting for. Selena went live. The next night, notifications went off, and fans scrambled to tune in. Clips and screenshots started flooding TikTok, Twitter, and Reddit almost immediately. Some viewers claimed they watched the live in real time, while others said it vanished before they could even click. Either way, the buzz was unstoppable. According to fans who saw it, the live began normally. Selena was calm and warm, expressing gratitude to her supporters, talking about Rare Beauty, self-love, mental health, and how thankful she was for her community. She seemed relaxed, smiling, her usual grounded self. But then someone in the chat mentioned Hailey Bieber, and that's when things changed. Selena's expression shifted slightly. She wasn't angry or upset, more tired, like she'd been holding back her thoughts for a long time. She took a breath and said softly, "Look, I know what's being said. I've seen the interviews. I don't want to keep talking about people. But I also don't like when things are said that are clearly meant to sting and then act innocent." That was it. But it was enough to send the internet into chaos. Fans instantly recognized she was talking about Hailey. Finally, Selena was addressing the situation. Comments exploded. Clips circulated with captions like, "Selena finally responds to Hailey," and people dissected every glance, pause, and tone. Selena reportedly continued, saying, "I'm not going to pretend to be unbothered when people keep taking little digs. I've spent years being quiet because I didn't want drama. But when someone keeps making comments like that, eventually you have to say something." She leaned in slightly, half smiling, calm but with that unmistakable intensity, and added, "Words matter." And then she said it. The line that made everyone stop scrolling. "And saying you're not inspired by someone who's done nothing but be kind, that's not the energy I'm about." Boom. That one sentence set the internet on fire. It spread across TikTok, X, Instagram, and every corner of social media in a matter of minutes. Fans immediately knew who Selena was talking about, even though she never once mentioned Hailey's name. Clips were clipped, remixed, captioned, and reposted thousands of times. Reports suggest Selena closed her live with, "Resolute, I wish her well. I really do. But I'm not going to be silent about being disrespected anymore." Then the screen went black. No dramatic music, no yelling. Just calm, firm boundaries and a viral mic drop that sent the entire online world spinning. Within hours, Selena Live was trending. Thousands of tweets were posted. Think pieces appeared across media sites, and fan accounts were breaking down the live moment frame by frame. Some praised her for handling it gracefully and asserting herself, while others claimed the live was overhyped or even staged. But no matter what anyone said, the conversation had begun, and it wasn't stopping. As for Hailey, technically she didn't respond directly. Her team did. The next morning, TMZ ran a story quoting her spokesperson, who said Hailey's words in the Wall Street Journal interview had been misinterpreted. They insisted she wasn't referring to Selena or any individual, but only to other skincare brands. They claimed the article made it seem like she was shading someone, but in reality, that wasn't the case. By then, however, the internet wasn't buying it. People questioned the logic. If it wasn't about Selena, why did Hailey's publicist step in to stop the interviewer from mentioning rare beauty? Why react at all if there was nothing to hide? Even without a public statement, Hailey kept the buzz going. She quietly liked a few cryptic tweets hinting that she was misunderstood, which only fueled speculation. Meanwhile, beauty influencers began sharing reports that Sephora employees were gossiping about the situation, swapping out product displays for fun just to rile up fans. What started as a single comment had become a full-blown media storm. It's easy to forget that this isn't just about personal history or jealousy. There's serious business involved. Both Selena and Hailey run massive beauty brands, constantly compared against one another. Rare Beauty is globally recognized for its inclusive approach and mental health initiatives, while Rhode Skin is sleek, minimalist, and high-end. Both target similar customers and share the same retail space. That's direct competition. So when Hailey said she wasn't inspired by certain people, it carried more weight than just a casual remark. In the beauty world, inspiration equals influence and market positioning. Fans interpreted her comment as a subtle attempt to position Rhode above Rare. Ironically, the drama ended up helping both brands. After the interview, Rhode's skin sales spiked, and Rare Beauty gained nearly 1 million Instagram followers after Selena's live went viral. Whether intended or not, the rivalry kept both names trending and boosted business at the same time. If you've been following for a while, you know this isn't their first internet battle. Back in 2023, there was the eyebrow saga. Selena posted about accidentally over-laminating her brows, and fans thought Hailey and Kylie Jenner were mocking her. That situation spiraled into harassment, and Selena actually had to step in, telling fans to stop sending Hailey threats. During that period, the two women publicly showed support for each other, even hugging at an event. That iconic photo went viral, and for a moment it seemed like peace had returned. But as always, the internet turned even that into a debate, analyzing body language, smiles, and possible hidden tension. People just want to see drama. That's why this latest episode hit so hard. Everyone assumed they had moved past old conflicts, and then Hailey's uninspired comment reminded the world that old narratives die hard. Selena's live added fuel to the fire in real time, rebooting the internet's favorite rivalry. What made her live particularly striking was how calm she was. She didn't yell, she didn't attack, she didn't make exaggerated gestures. She spoke softly but firmly, showing that she was done staying polite while being on the receiving end of subtle jabs. When she said words have meaning, it wasn't just a note to Hailey. It was a broader message to the media and the public about how women are often forced into rivalries. This feud, like so many others, boils down to the same things: comparisons, gossip, and public perception. It's always about who dated who, whose brand is performing better, and whose products are trending, rather than the women themselves. Selena's confrontation wasn't aggressive. It was about establishing boundaries, a clear and respectful message. I see it, I recognize it, and I'm no longer staying silent. Fans called it her soft power moment. Calm, composed, but undeniably commanding. Within a day, clips from the live were everywhere. Headlines read, "Selena Gomez breaks silence on Hailey Bieber feud," and Selena finally addresses the shade. TikTok commentary pages dissected every glance, every tone, every pause. Even unrelated celebrities interacted with posts, some showing support for Selena, others staying quiet. Despite the widespread discussion, a lot of fans expressed exhaustion, pleading online, "Can we just let these women breathe?" Yet ironically, they were still glued to every clip, every screenshot, every new post. That's the strange power of celebrity culture. Even when the stars try to move on, the internet keeps the story alive. So where does this leave things now? Both Selena and Hailey have stayed mostly quiet. Selena hasn't directly mentioned Hailey since the live, and Hailey has focused on expanding Road Skin internationally. But the online chatter hasn't died down. Every comment section under either of their posts is filled with references to that live session. Some fans hope this is truly the end, believing Selena said what she needed to, and that both can finally move forward. Others expect that Hailey might respond eventually, even in a subtle way. One thing is clear, this isn't really about personal hatred. It's about the internet refusing to let go of a storyline that generates clicks, views, and engagement. Both women deserve space away from the constant scrutiny, yet the narrative keeps them in the spotlight. Anyway, that wraps up today's video. Make sure to subscribe to LoafTube for more celebrity updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Until next time, see you in the next one.